So I'm living in Lilo Valley at the time, and for the most part, doing whatever I can to get some money. But just stealing and petty stuff for the most part, like I'm saying. So I've actually told this part before in one of the earlier videos. Girl I was with, she went to some kind of job interview that she saw on Craigslist. She came home with $75. Of course, this sparked my interest because I want to know, what did you do? How did you leave this morning and come back with $75? Because again, we trying to get money daily also. The next day, she leave out to work. She come back home with about $120, $125. So I'm thinking, before I give y'all this story, let me say this. I do not promote violence or any kind of criminal activity in any way. Not only do I regret a lot of decisions that I made, but I paid for them. So not only is this stuff wrong, but it's unlawful and it could get you in trouble. So even though I go over these things and talk about these things with you guys, understand it's definitely not cool to think the way that I did, okay? I've been to prison twice. I've already given a whole decade. You don't want that. So I'm sharing this to say, and I really wish I had someone older to come and just kind of straighten my thinking out when I was a younger man or at any point of the process. But unfortunately, I had to learn the hard way. So again, I'm trying to help my younger men, just listen. Guys, there's a better way. Do not do any of this crazy stuff that we go over. Thank y'all. Man, what in the world? I'm curious about this. And so I asked, like, what are you doing? How you get this money? She said, we sell stuff. And of course, I mean, every business would sell stuff, but that's all she gave me. We sell stuff. I said, well, they still hiring? She said, yeah, they still hiring. Come on up there. Long story short, when I end up coming up there, I was told to wear something casual, and I put on what I considered some of my best clothes. It was just some kind of shirt that had a collar. It was some cargo pants with the big old pockets, but they were short, some cargo shorts with the big pockets. I had some polo boots that had come off a lick, and I had my pole. I had that 9mm. I ain't even have a belt. I ain't even have a belt, but I had that pole because, again, like I said, at the time we were in the street heavy. Once I did my interview, I'm out of respect, I'm not gonna call any names for this video, but I'm just gonna substitute the names. So the place that I'm interviewing at is a little marketing firm called Flimflam. And for the most part, all they do is flimflam you, right? They trick you. If you ever seen the guys walking up in with the boxes and they selling stuff out of the boxes. Matter of fact, I got one of the tasers but they selling stuff out of the boxes. They'll trick you with it. I got these are $100 in the stores. We got them for $20. If you buy one or two of them, we take off down the street, jump it. Take off down the street, jump in the car, go to the next block, right? And the goal is to try to get away before anybody can realize they've been flim-flammed. And we got all kind of flim-flam. We got the tasers, we got the cologne. The cologne looked like polo. And, when you first look at them, they look like the polo blue, the polo red. And like I said, once you get somewhere and open the box, you realize, it just looked like it. And it might even smell like it for a second. But as soon as some wind hit it, you walked outside and that wind hit that thing, it's a wrap. It's over with. So all the flim flam, right? And but it might make for good gifts every now and then. And most of the time, you can make a little money off of it. And I actually did pretty good. I got good with the flim flam game, right? So when I come in and have my interview, they take us out for what's called a day of observation. Meaning they gonna give us some stuff and let us go flim flam for ourselves. So when I'm getting ready to go flim flam, I know that I'm getting ready to ride with these people. And I got their pole on me, and if anything should happen, it would just kind of be irresponsible for them to not know that I'm armed. You know what I mean? So I go and tell the head flim flam boss man, like, look, man, I got pole on me. Is there anywhere that I can put it, while we handle business? And he like, whoa, he's surprised, he's shocked, like they weren't even used to this kind of stuff. But we on Campbellton Road in Atlanta, right? So I would think that, it was normal, but it wasn't. So he opened up his drawer. He take a key, unlock one of the things at the desk he's sitting at, open it up, and he allowed me to put my, let me put the pole in there. He don't want to touch it. He said, just put it in there. I reached behind him, put it in there. He shut it back and locked it. Boom. He said, it'll be there when you get back. Cool. Again, like I said, this was that they in their head, I'm looking like a ragtag. I'm looking like a lot of nothing. And now that I look back on it, from what I was wearing, yeah, it's come a long way. Anyway, so I end up getting good with the flim flam game. All you got to do is, for the most part, is pull in about $300, and you can make yourself $100 for the day. Now, one thing I can say about the flim flam game and this marketing thing, and it's actually kind of big in Atlanta. In Atlanta, is all kind of schemes going on. But one of the guys that worked there, old Rick, man, one of the things that he stood on was just doing everything right, doing everything the right way. Therefore, there would be no blemishes. You know what I mean? Your name would speak for itself. Your reputation would be good, and all this kind of stuff, especially when you're dealing with, money and merchandise. That was just the best policy. So that is one of the things that come good about the flim flam game. Me and Rick still cool to this day. He actually the hater that I was telling y'all about, man. But anyway. So over time, I get good with the flim flam game, and there's some more guys on Campbellton Road that they flim flam also. You got Red. How could I describe him? Red just, man, I'm gonna be honest, these guys were characters. So Red was one of a kind. And it's weird because he had good sense, but sometimes he would just do stupid stuff. I guess this is the best I could put it. He would do stupid stuff. And you had Philip. Now Philip was a pretty decent guy overall, but he was a compulsive liar. I know a lot of you guys probably have dealt with that. A lot of times, well, most of the time, the compulsive liars, if you're trying to figure out why they're lying to you about something, it'll run you crazy because they actually don't need a reason to tell the lie. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll literally have to bag them all the way down and have 2-3 people in their face like, you said what about it? Me? And until they be like, okay, I was lying. So Philip was like that. He was pretty cool, but he was a compulsive liar. If he was seen with a girl and then you ask him about her, like, what's going on? He gonna say he hit her. Bottom line, he that kind of liar, right? But overall, a decent dude, and he could merch. He could flim flam. We'll put it like that. He was one of the top flim flams. So, for some reason, the head flim flam man put me with and we cool at the time. He's still a decent dude. But he put me with Red and Phillip to go on a road trip to go flim flam some people out of town. And it was crazy because I don't think we had like the main merchandise that we need, which would have been the tasers, but we had what were called we had sets. Those were like, if you've ever seen the cheap Sex in the City cologne or perfume sets for the women, it would be like some kind of perfume and something else and maybe some lip gloss or something, but it would come in a little box that you could open up, like in a pink box or something like that. But those were called sets. So I think they gave us about 50 sets to sell. And, you know, these just were harder to sell than the little tasers. So he give us the sets, he give us some more bullshit that we can't, that's not really attractive, and he sent us on our way. And overall, I feel like, excuse me, he either doing this to get us out of the way, or to be honest, I'm thinking. So when you blow somebody on the job, that means you basically make them quit. You make them, you know what I mean? You make them not want to work here anymore. So they were trying to get rid of me, make me quit. For instance, he done put me with these two knuckleheads. Normally, I'm working with some pretty decent guys, and we have a really productive day. Now you done put me with these. I don't even like these niggas. You know what I mean? So, but they cool, like I said. But one of them a liar, and Red is just stupid. He's liable to get us in trouble. Damn, he gonna get us in trouble. So, so I'm already feeling some kind of way, even as we out of town. And even as we out of town, we run into all kind of troubles. Phillip do the craziest shit. He sell stuff that we supposed to sell for $20. He flim flam it for 100. I mean, he just, like, the flim flam is outrageous. Red can't begin his flim flam until he's fully inebriated at like 7, 8 in the morning. So the whole trip, like but some kind of way, we end up pulling in about, I think it was right over $3,000, maybe 31, 32. I thought it was somewhere around 5,000, but even as I think about it, that really don't make sense. So because Rick corrected me, he was like, "Man, y'all didn't. It couldn't have been 5,000. That was and it's probably accurate." So we ended up pulling in somewhere around $3,200, and it was a nice little pile, all cash in a white envelope. So I remember as we coming back, I don't remember where we went to, but as we coming back home, I'm in the back seat. We in Red's Lincoln, and I'm in the back seat. I done fell asleep, but I'm not in a deep sleep, so I can still hear, but I'm going, and I hear them plotting, and they saying that because we supposed to be going back to the office, and then from the office everybody split up and go their way, or they were gonna take me home. But whatever was going on, they done decided, since I done fell asleep, they done got horny, and they know a spot on the west side that they can go to. And it wasn't even on the west side, it was actually it was over there on Thomasville, also over by Schnick's, the recycling spot. You know, them little shotgun houses over there. So they know a spot where a girl that they can go and pay and you know, handle their business for the night, and then they can do this while I'm still asleep. So I'm in the back of the car and I'm plotting. I'm saying, now I know we got like 3,200 in the car, in the envelope, in the glove compartment. I'm saying to myself, man, if these niggas try me like this, I'm getting the money. Bottom line, period. I don't know how I'm going to explain it away, but I got to have it. If they leave it here with me, if they don't take it in with them, I'm going to take the money. Now I know that this money ain't none of ours. It ain't mine. It ain't theirs. It ain't. This money belong to the head flimflam man. So I also know that if I take this money, it's gonna be like I work for him. So it's gonna probably be the end of my job. I'm also on this trip that they own. So even if I say, I didn't take it, the money got missing with them, we all on the trip together. So it should be the end of all of our jobs, right? So for the most part, I know that I can't explain my way out of it, but I'm also saying, dang, I can say, I just left and I don't know what happened after that. So again, like I said, when they finally find the house, when they pull up to the house and they go in and everything clear and they think I'm asleep, I reach over, I look in the glove compartment, there it is, envelope, fat. I grab it, I don't count it, I feel it's fat, I stick it in my pocket, I call my brother. I ain't gonna tell you which brother. I call my brother, I'm like, hey bro, I done hit a lick, man. I got a couple G. He like, for real? Boy, look, I got a couple G, about 3 G. Come get me. Where you at? I'm like, man, I'm over here. Come get me. He like, bet, I'm on the way. So I done jumped out the car. I done, on slam the door. I push it closed. It was one of the newer Lincolns, so it didn't make a lot of noise. Push it closed real, click, click. I'm hauling ass up the sidewalk. I'm holding my back pocket, make sure that thing don't fall out. As I'm running, my phone ring. Come, bro, I hear him driving. I'm on the way, man. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Come on, I'm still running. Now, I'm trying to run and get as far away from the scene as I can, because at any time when they should come out, I want to be like, man, I left a long time ago. But if they come out and see me hauling ass up the street, everything's still blown. So I really got to be off the scene. I'm getting it. End up meeting up with my brother. I jump in the car. Boom, we haul ass. Get on the expressway, ride back to the apartment. While I'm in the passenger seat, he like, bro, what happened? I show him, I open the envelope, I show him the money. He like, but how you get that? Cause he know what we did, but again, he don't know. I'm like, man, any nigga in there done like thought I was sleeping and went in there, done caught them a girl. So it was time for me to get paid. He like, man, how you gonna basically saying, how you gonna explain it? I'm like, I don't know. Cause again, I'm really the responsible one on the trip. So he gonna call me first, like, bro, what happened to the money? And if I say I don't know, then it's really, while we riding, I get a phone call. It's Red, the same one same one I just left at the house. I don't answer the call. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. And then call me again. I don't answer. I'm talking about calling me back to back. I don't answer. We get in the house. We get over to the apartment. The apartment is on Campbellton Road, not far from the office. And they already knew where I stay at, because they was going to take me home. I get over there, man. I'm counting the money. It's like $3,300. I go upstairs and I hide in the bathroom. I don't know who I'm hiding it from, because, like, who the hell finna come search for it, right? If I say I ain't got it, I ain't got it. They keep on calling. They've been calling the whole time. Red calling me, Philip calling me. I finally answer the phone like I had them been asleep. Man, what's up, man? He like, bro, where you at? Nigga, I'm at home, man. Y'all nigga left me. They like, bro, we finna come over there. All right, come on. Hold up. What y'all coming over here for? I done already made it home. I had done fucked around and forgot. But, I'm trying to play the role. They like, oh, bro, we need to holler at you, man. We finna come over there real quick. I'm like, bro. They like, bro, it's just gonna be real quick. All right, man, come on. They came to the house. I told my brother, I'm like, man, they on the way. Now, again, like I said, there's almost no way for me to explain this, that I can't say, because it's like 12 o'clock at 1 in the morning. nobody know like this car. Nobody know we here. Nobody know what's in the car. Nobody know but me. There's no way for me to explain this away to them or to the head flim flam man. And so honestly, either I gotta make a decision. Either I gotta be like, fuck it, or, I got to come on clean. I'm telling my brother, man, we sitting there talking about it. He like, yeah, bro, really ain't no way to get away. I'm like, yeah, I know, man. Goddamn, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wanted this a little bit, man. We were working for like $100 a day. Most time we might get $40. Sometimes we do good, we get $80, you know what I mean? Soon as you buy something to eat, buy a bag of weed, man, you back on zero or close to it, but you got to use that money to try to get some money tomorrow. Anyway, it was bad. So these $3 grand would have really put us ahead, put me ahead, put us ahead, And so they end up pulling up, man, and I let them in. They like, bruh, man, bro, where the money at? I got the money. I'm like, huh, man. They like, what? I'm like, bro, y'all nigga done left me in there, man. I ain't finna just be sitting in there. Y'all in there getting some pussy. I'm in the car. And now y'all done left me with the money. Y'all know Sid gonna blame me. So I just took it, you know what I mean? And let y'all nigga have y'all night. I was gonna take it over there in the morning. They like, damn, man. All right, bet, bro. We was thinking something else. What y'all nigga was thinking? They like, man, nah, don't worry about it. They like, you should have just told her, though. I'm like, bro, y'all ain't tell me. But yeah, man, them niggas shook hands. I shook both of their hands. Both of them niggas left with the money. Me and bro standing there like, damn, man. I would have lit, man. You know what I mean? But I can't say blew the lick, but that was just no way for me to complete the lick, right? So now I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually glad it went like that because the head flim flam man never heard about it, and I never knew that in the future me and the head flim flam man will end up being family. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause now he has 2 daughters by my baby mama. Yeah. So, like my son and his son, they like brothers. So now, like we like a compounded family. We like a extended family. My son, he's my son's family for real. So had I, took advantage of him like that, there's no telling what he could have harbored in his heart for me and took it out on my son. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's how that thing worked. So I'm actually glad I didn't go through with that one, man. And Flim Flam man got his money back. But yeah, that was the time I was so that's how I was about to so it actually went down before he became my baby mama's baby daddy. So that's how it is, man. That was the time I was about to put it to my baby mama, baby daddy. But I appreciate y'all for sticking with me, man. Like, subscribe, share, hit that cash out. Y'all know I'm keep on bringing them bangers, and I will